And greetings to everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here, and I'm in Studio B. I mean, I really am in Studio B here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And we have a ball game. We are on September 10 in our 1969 replay. And it's the first of a two-game series, Seattle at Oakland, a snoozer. Rob Bender will pitch for Seattle and Chuck Dobson for the Oakland A's. Hot Dog Jackson is out for 10 games, 10 days, I should say. So this is his first game. He's got an injury, his first injury to speak of all season. And I'll have the lineups in about 5 minutes. Stand by, please. And Rhodes Scholar, the Rhodes Scholar has arrived. And he's for the Pilots, no doubt about it. We'll have the lineups in just a few minutes. Welcome, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman, Studio B, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and it's Seattle at Oakland, first of a two on September 10 in our 1969 replay. Let's look at our lineups. For Seattle, leading off at third, Tommy Harper. Batting second in center field, Steve Hovley. Batting third and right, Wayne Comer. The cleanup hitter in left field, Danny Walton. Batting fifth at first is Don Mincher. Batting sixth and catching, Jerry McNerney. Batting seventh at second, John Donaldson. Batting eighth at short, Ray Euler. And the pitcher batting ninth, right-hander, Gene Brabender, with 7 wins on the season. For the Oakland A's, leading off shortstop Bert Campaneris. Reggie Jackson out for 10 days. Batting second at second base, Ted Kubiak. Batting third in left, Tito Francona. The cleanup hitter batting fourth, Sal Bando. Batting fifth at first, Raymond Webster. Batting sixth in right, Tommy Reynolds. Batting seventh in center field, Mike Hirschberger. Batting eighth, the catcher, Phil Roof. And pitching and batting ninth, the right-hander, Chuck Dobson. He has won 13 on the season. And in 3 minutes, we expect the Oakland A's to take the field. Seattle won this one in real world 9-4. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Great to see you, Kathy. Good morning. We have a big doubleheader coming up after this. I don't know when I'm going to do it, if it'll be today or tomorrow, but it's St. Louis at Pittsburgh. Doubleheader to close out their 3-game series. And St. Louis is only 3.5 behind the first place Pirates. Then it's the Yankees at the Senators, and that'll finish off September 10 on our schedule. Kathy Harden has arrived. Kathy Harden for the Pilots. And the Oakland A's take the field. Hot Dog Jackson is out with a sprain. He's out for 10 days. He'll be back on the 20th of September. I checked it. Dobson taking his warm-ups. This is a chance for big man Howard to catch up a little bit on that home run race. Catching him is Roof. It's Webster at first. Oh, I'm sorry. Webster at first. Kubiak at second. Bando at third. Campy at short. Francona in left, Hirschberger in center, and Reynolds in right field. And leading it off for the Seattle Pilots is Tommy Harper. Harper steps into the batter's box. Here's Dobson. The windup and the pitch to Harper. 3-6, and he lines it to first, caught by Webster. And that's one away. Now Steve Hovley is the batter. Just underway here at Oakland, Alameda. Here's Dobson. And the pitch to Hovley. That's 2-3 right-handed. And that is a base hit up the middle for Hovley. Hovley on first with one out. Not being held, 1-10. 1-13, I'm sorry. And here's Wayne Comer. Dobson from the stretch, and the pitch to Comer. That's 6-11, right-handed, fly ball center for Hirschberger. He makes the catch. It's 2 outs. And we have a question after this inning on the top of the second. Look for it, people. Kathy Harden with trivia. Great trivia. Some of it's not trivial. 2 outs, Hovley on first. Walton at the plate. Here's Dobson. And the pitch to Walton. That is a 1-10. Right-handed, grounds it to first for Webster. And he takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. It's no runs. 1 hit, the single by Hovley. He was left on base. We've gone a half. It's Seattle nothing. And Oakland coming up. Here's Gene Brabender for Seattle with 7 wins on the season. Catching him, McNerney, Mincher at first, Donaldson at second. It's Harper at third. Euler at short, Walton in left, Hovley in center, and Comer in right field. And leading it off, Bert Campaneris. Both Monday and Jackson out of the lineup with injuries. We expect Monday back any day now. Here's Brabender now. The windup and the pitch to Campaneris. And that is a 2-3 right-handed, grounds it to second. By Donaldson, fielded and throws to first, 1 down. Ted Kubiak comes up, switch hitter batting left against Brabender. Again, we have a huge doubleheader. St. Louis at Pittsburgh. With St. Louis 3.5 behind. They can move within 1.5 with a sweep. Here's Kubiak now. Brabender and the pitch to Kubiak. That is a 6-6. Switch hitter batting left, and that's going to be a fly to center. And Hovley hovers under it for the second out. I'm looking at maybe a 2 p.m. start. Maybe a 1 p.m. Who knows? 1 or 2. I'd like to play as much of it as I can. I know when I run out of coffee in the afternoon and move to the other stuff, that can, all bets are off. Let's just put it that way. But we'll see. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Francona. Gibson will be pitching, I believe. In fact, in the first game, it is Gibson and Blas for the Pirates. That's a hell of a game. And then in the second game, it'll be Mike Torres for the Cards and Bo Belinsky for the Pirates. Oh, Lord. Giving Bo a start there. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Tito Francona. Brabender on the mound. And the pitch. That's 110 right-handed. Grounds it to first from Minshew. And he takes it to the bag. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brabender. So we've gone one. It's scoreless here in Oakland. Now wait for it, please. Wait for it. And Philip Reynolds has arrived. In 1972, the Phillies won only 59 games, with this pitcher winning half of them with 27. That's unbelievable. And that's a super question because that's insane. There it is for you, folks. The first question today from Kathy Harden. Thank you, Kathy. In 1972, the Phillies won only 59 games. And Steve Carlton won half of them with 27. Or close to 20, half of them. Wow. That's insane. 27 wins. Hey folks, we are in Oakland. I'm in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, and it's Seattle at Oakland, and Chuck Dobson takes the mound. All right, Philip Reynolds. Philip Reynolds on game 86 of his quest for the 61 project. That's wild, Phil. Excellent. Okay, Dobson on the mound. He'll face Minshew to start it off here. Top of the second, no score. Wow. 22 at-bats, 22 home runs. Here's Dobson now, the wind-up and the pitch to Minshew. And that's a 1-3 left-handed, right-handed, I'm so sorry. And that will be a base hit up the middle for Minshew. A leadoff single by Minshew. And Jerry McNerney is the batter. Here's Dobson now. From the stretch with Minshew on first, no outs. The pitch to McNerney. Whoa, he lays it down. He's an A bunter. It'll stay that way. It's a 6, and it's a beauty, Kathy. Boy, was that pretty. It's hit to third, and the captain Bando can only go to first. So it's 1 out with Mincher on second. And here's John Donaldson now. Okay, Dobson. The pitch to Donaldson. That is 3-7 right-handed, flies to center. That's for Hirschberger. He makes the catch. It's 2 away. And Ray Euler comes up in a clutch situation. Here's Dobson. And the pitch. That is 5-11 right-handed, grounds it to first, our first X of the day. That's for Webster, 416. That's 7-4, G3, E16, 4-7-8. And he takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. So it's no runs for Seattle. The leadoff single left on base. We're in the middle of the second. It's a scoreless ball game. Don't miss our big doubleheader, folks. St. Louis at Pittsburgh, probably the biggest series of the year thus far, with Pittsburgh holding a 3.5 game lead in the NL East over St. Louis. Here's Brabender now. He retired the A's in order. If you're wondering where is Hot Dog Jackson, he is injured. He's due back on September 20 in our 1969 replay. Bando steps in. Brabender gets the sign from McNerney, and the pitch to Bando. That's 1-4 right-handed, hit him. Bando is hit by a Brabender fastball. And it's Bando on first with nobody out. Here's Raymond Webster now. From the stretch, Brabender. And the pitch. That is a 4-8 left-handed, walked him. So Brabender has put 2 on here in the bottom of the second. For Tommy Reynolds, we have a Philip Reynolds in live text, and we have a Tommy Reynolds at the plate. Here's Brabender now. The pitch to Reynolds. Whoa, that counts. It's a 3 on the black die. That's going to be a 3-9. And he pops it up to short. And Euler makes the catch. It's 1 down. Here's Mike Hirschberger. .56 right-handed, and he struck him out. That's the first for Brabender, 2 down here. And a clutch situation for Roof. Here's Brabender. And the pitch to Roof. That is a 6-9 right-handed, and he struck him out. And that will retire the side. The A's have 2 on with no out and left them. Rob Ender got out of it. We've gone 2, and it's a scoreless frickin' ball game. And take a break for about a minute or 2. I'm going to step outside to get some fresh air, if you don't mind. And we come back, we'll hit the top of the 3rd here. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman, Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's a scoreless game after 2. And here's Chuck Dobson to lead it off. It's going to be Brabender, the pitcher, to lead off here in the top of the 3rd. No score. Okay, here's Dobson. The windup and the pitch to Brabender. That's going to be 4-12, right-handed. Walked him. So he walked the pitcher, Brabender. Brabender is on to start it off. Here's Tommy Harper now. Dobson from the stretch. The pitch to Harper. 6-11 right-handed. Fly ball center. That's for Hirschberger. He's under it. And that's 1 away. For Steve Hovley. 1 out with Brabender on first. Hovley singled left on in the first. Dobson. And that's a 4-9 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Kubiak steps on the bag, throws it to Webster, and it's a double play. So it's no runs. No hits. The leadoff walk to Brabender, and he was doubled up. None left on. Middle of the 3rd, it's still a scoreless ball game. Here's Brabender now to pitch to Oakland, and it'll be the A's pitcher to lead it off. Chuck Dobson. He's a 1 WR. Here's Brabender. The pitch to Dobson. We got a question after this half inning. 3-6, grounds it to short for Euler. And he throws it to Mincher, and it's 1 away. Look for the question after this half inning, folks. Now Bert Campaneris grounded out in the first. Brabender gets the sign from McNerney. And here's the pitch. That is a 1-7, and that is a base hit for Campaneris. First hit of the ball game for Oakland. He's a AA being held 1-16 with Ted Kubiak coming up. Kubiak switch hitter batting left against Brabender. Campy on first with a good lead. 1 out. And Brabender throws back to first. Campy is back safely. Here's Brabender now. The pitch to Kubiak. There goes Campy. Oh, and he is safe by a mile. Campy swipes second. Anybody catch that? I think it was college football yesterday, last evening. It was on YouTube, MBL. It's interesting to watch. So Campy in scoring position now with Kubiak at the plate, 1 out. Kubiak flew to center in the first. Here's Brabender now. And the pitch to Kubiak. That's 5-5 switch hitter batting left. He grounds it to short X. Euler 229. Well, that's a re-roll. 229, 10-2. G1. E28. E29. That's 6-9, 11. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, it's booted by Euler. That will be a G1, E1. And Campy will go to third. First and third, 1 out. And here's Tito Francona, left-handed hitter, infield back for the double. Brabender, and the pitch to Francona. 6-9, left-handed, struck him out. And that's the third for Brabender today. So it's 2 outs now, first and third. Clutch situation for Bando, the captain. Here's Brabender. And the pitch to Bando. That is a 2-7, and he walked him to load the bases. And Raymond Webster comes up in a clutch situation. Left-handed hitter. Nowhere to put him, Brabender. On the mound, he walked Webster in the second. Here's the full windup and the pitch to Webster. That is a 5-5 left-handed, grounds it to short. Euler again. 7-2. G2, E29. 5-8-10 on an E29, and he throws him out and the side is retired. So Euler gets it that time, no runs. 1 hit, an error, a walk, 3 left on. We've gone 3 innings, and this is a scoreless ball game. And wait for it now. Please wait for it, it's worth it. Kathy Harden. Wait for it now. I'm ready. Here it is, the Stray Cats. Had a couple of hits in the 80s, fronted by this singer-guitarist from Long Island. He also formed a swing revival orchestra in 1998. You know, I was not into the Stray Cats, and I had a friend, someone who, an acquaintance, and when I told him that, this was in the 80s, She said, you don't like the Stray Cats? Rhodes Scholar, Brian Setzer. I bet that's correct. Oh, I bet that's correct from the Rhodes Scholar. There's a lot of confidence in that answer. Look at that text. Brian Setzer. It's a great question. It's a long lost era, Kathy Harden. I mean, I remember the Stray Cats were popular in the 80s. I remember I was working as an assistant manager at a movie theater. And he gets it. Good question. Great question, Kathy. Great answer, Rhodes Scholar. We've gone 3. It's a scoreless ball game. And we hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We try to bring a lot of diversity here to you. Chuck Dobson will take the mound. And Wayne Comer to lead it off. Scoreless game. Comer flew to center in the first. Here's Dobson. And the pitch to Comer. That is a 6-7 right-handed. And that's a liner to short. Goes through. Campy couldn't get it. Let's look at that again. 6-7 right-handed. Single 1-3. It went through with a 2 on the 20 die. So Comer's on first. He's a B. Being held 1-10. And here's Danny Walton. Just a beautiful, beautiful day here in Fort Lauderdale. It's overcast, but cool. And I think that helps it be cool. That overcast blocking that sun. Need water. Okay, Dobson from the stretch with Walton on first, nobody out. Here's Dobson and the pitch to Walton. 5-12, right-handed, fly ball to right field for Reynolds. He makes the catch, and that's 1 away. Okay, Don Mincher is the batter. Left-handed hitter. It's Comer on first, being held. Or was he being held? Or was he? No, yes, he is. That was just a quick instant replay without bothering you all with it. Okay, Mincher. Comer being held. Here's the pitch from Dobson. That's 6-2 left-handed. Grounds it back to Dobson. He's a 5-13. (7-5). That's a G3 E13. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he throws him out. It's going to be, though, a G3 with a runner on first. Could be a double. No, it's not. Comer will go to second. So it's 2 outs, Comer in scoring position. Of course, my rules no longer being held. You have to say it on each new base. And we don't hold a B on second base with 2 outs. Or no outs, or 1 out. Here's Jerry McNertney in a clutch situation. The pitch from Dobson. That's 112 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Campaneris. And he throws it over to Webster, and the side is retired. It's no runs. 1 hit, the leadoff single by Comer left on second. It's a scoreless ball game, middle of the 4th. Here's Brabender. He got into trouble in the 2nd and the 3rd, but got out of it. Tommy Reynolds will lead it off. I think this is the only Reynolds we have here now. I think Phillip came, but I don't think he's here right now. Reynolds popped short in the 2nd. Here's Brabender. The pitch to Reynolds. That's 4-5 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the 4th strikeout for Brabender today. Hot Dog Jackson injured through the 19th of September. Monday due back any day now. Here's Hirschberger. He struck out in the 2nd by Brabender. A's need their dog. Oh, they need their hot dog. It's true. Here's Brabender and the pitch to Hirschberger. And that is a 3-6 right-handed. He walked him. 3rd walk given up by Brabender. Hirschberger on first with 1 out. And here's Phil Roof. Dobson comes out on deck. I want to remind you all again about the big series, the doubleheader today. Definitely going to start it today. I'm looking maybe 1 o'clock p.m. start. Here's Brabender now, the pitch to Roof. And that's 5-6 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Brabender. And now Chuck Dobson. I believe that if the A's lose this game, Minnesota has clinched. I don't have the patience right now to split hairs and everything, but Minnesota has won 99 games. They have a 21-game lead. And, 139. After this, there'll be 22 games, maybe 2 more, any combination of 2 wins and or losses by Minnesota and Oakland respectively. They will clinch the division. Baltimore has already clinched. They have 102 wins. It's 2 outs with Hirschberger on first. Dobson at the plate. Here's the pitch from Brabender. That's a 1-6, and he struck out the side. Dobson is the 6th strikeout for Brabender today. No runs, no hits. The walk to Hirschberger left on. We've gone 4. It's a scoreless ball game. Yes, it is, folks. This is a scoreless frickin' game. So nice to have a brand new thick pad. I like using the Form B that Strat-O-Matic provides. Not only do I think it's a decent form, simple and comprehensive, but it's nostalgic to me. I used it as a kid. Hasn't changed a bit. It'll be the bottom third of the order for Seattle. Dobson on the mound, John Donaldson to lead it off. He flew to center in the second. Here's Dobson now. And the pitch to Donaldson. That's 3-8. Right-handed, grounds it to second for Kubiak. Throws to Webster, it's 1 away. So both pitchers quietly throwing shutout baseball in what has amounted to a duel here. Ray Euler, the batter now. The pitch from Dobson. That's 4-4 right-handed. Fly grounds to third X. That'll be for the captain, Sal Bando. 224. For 2, it's a G3. E 24, 11-12. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, Bando with the error. Oh, my. Rare error for Sal Bando. So Euler is on with 1 out, and here's Brabender now. Okay, Dobson from the stretch. He walked Brabender in the third. Here's Dobson and the pitch. 3-3, pops it up to short for Campaneris. And that's 2 outs. Now Tommy Harper 0 for 2. Euler on first, 2 down. Top of the 5th, no score. It's the first of a 2-game series between the clubs. September 10 in our 1969 replay. Here's Dobson now. The pitch to Harper. And that's 2-7. And he flies it to center for Hirschberger. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a 3-hit shutout thus far for Dobson, a 1-hitter for Brabender. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a scoreless frickin' ball game. Top of the order for Oakland, it's Campaneris. 1 for 2, singled in the third, stole second, left on base. Here's Brabender. The wind-up and the pitch to Campaneris. That's 6-5 right-handed, hit well. But he has W power. It'll be a base hit. So Campaneris opens up with his second hit of the ball game. It was a 6-5 right-handed. And home run 1-10 would have been gone if he had the power, but it's W. Can't be on first being held. He's a 1-16 with McNerney. He's already stolen a base in the third. The batter is Ted Kubiak. Here's Brabender from the stretch and the pitch. There goes Campaneris, and he's out. Oh, beautiful throw by McNerney to throw Campaneris out. He got a decent jump, but that was a beautiful throw by Jerry McNerney, a 19 on a 1-16 stealing. So it's 1 out, nobody on. Kubiak at the plate. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error, left on. Here's Brabender now. And the pitch to Kubiak. That's going to be 3-9 right-handed. Hit well by Kubiak. Oh my. It's hit deep and it's gone. It was hit to left. Walton could only watch it go. Let's look at that again. 3-9 on Kubiak. Home run 1-5, and it was a 1. Good thing they got Campaneris stealing. Kubiak had 2 home runs in real world. I'm not keeping on those people anymore in September. So Kubiak with the home run. Filling in for Hot Dog Jackson, who's out for 10 days. Now here's Tito Francona, left-handed hitter facing Brabender. Okay, Francona 0 for 2. And Mike Terranova wishing you a good morning, Mike. Okay, here's Brabender. The pitch to Francona. .211 right-handed. That's a ballpark. Hit well by Francona. He has end power. Left-hander in Oakland. I think it's pretty spacious out there. One to 7, it's gone, but it's a 14. That's going to be a long fly to right field. Caught by Comer, 1 out. Here's Sal Bando now. That's 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. Number 7 for Brabender, 2 down now. And Raymond Webster, the batter. Any jobs today, Mike, on the pizza? 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Webster now. That's 5-7 left-handed, grounds to second X. Donaldson, a 424. 424.54. It's going to be an S1. E24. 467. It is a base hit. It's a 2-out single by Webster. And that'll bring up Tommy Reynolds. Reynolds is 0 for 2. 1-4 right-handed, walked him. Brabender's first endurance inning is the next inning, the 6th. He's allowed a solo home run. First Campy single thrown out stealing. Now he's allowed a single and a walk. It's first and second, 2 outs. Hirschberger in a clutch situation, trying to get out of this. He struck out and walked. Here's the pitch from Brabender. 4-9, right-handed, fly ball right. This should end the inning. Comer is under it, and the side is retired. Whoa, 20-pound flour mix. 1 run on 3 hits, a walk, 2 left. The home run by Kubiak, a rare home run. We've gone 5, it's 1-0 Oakland. And we move to the top of the 6th. Oh. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, it'll be Hovley leading it off for Seattle. Dobson's first endurance inning is the 7th. This is the top of the 6th. Here's Dobson now. And the pitch to Hovley. That's 3-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Campy. And that's 1 away. Now Wayne Comer. Here's Dobson. Pitch to Comer. That's 2-7 right-handed, grounds to second. Kubiak has it, and he throws Comer out, 2 away. And Danny Walton with 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 6th. Seattle down 1-0. Here's Dobson. And the pitch to Walton. 5-8, right-handed, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout for Chuck Dobson. That will end the 6th. After 5.5, it's a 1-0 game. And here's Brabender in his first endurance inning. It'll be Roof, Dobson, and Campanaris. Oakland 1 run, 4 hits and 1 error. Seattle no runs, 3 hits and 1 error. Roof has struck out twice. Here's Brabender now. And the pitch to Roof. 6-9 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 8th strikeout for Brabender. Now the pitcher, Chuck Dobson. 20 pounds of flour mix. That's a... You make your flour from scratch or what? Or... What is that? What is flour? Flour, I think flour is a bread product, isn't it? Or does it have some dairy in it? I gotta check that out. What is flour? Here's Dobson. 0 for 2. Bender. And the pitch. That's 3-8. Struck him out. And that's the 9th. I'll tell you, Broadbender's been tough today. He want to get away from him against Kubiak. You make your flour from scratch. Holy cow. I didn't know that. I guess it's possible. You know, I mean, I think it has to be. Oh, it's bread. Flour is bread. Yeah. You know, if you break everything down, you wonder what is bread. And, you know, I guess we're talking about grain. It's a grain product. That would be my guess. Here's Campanaris now. And you may mix it with other things. 2 outs, nobody on, Brabender. And the pitch. There we go. 5-5, right-handed. Grounds to short X. That's for Euler. 229. That's going to be 17-2. G1, E29. 6-11-12. And he throws him out. So very nice inning for Brabender. 1, 2, 3. We've gone 6, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Yeah. I guess you can have flour that has grains, but you can also have other things. I mean, how they make pumpernickel. You know what I mean? I like pumpernickel. Well, it'll be Mincher, McNertney, and Donaldson here in the top of the 7th. We will take a brief break in the middle of the 7th here. Here's Dobson. And the pitch to Mincher. And that's 6-6 left-handed. And it's a base hit from Mincher. That's only the 4th hit allowed by Dobson. Again, this is his first endurance inning. Mincher opens up with a single. And here's Jerry McNertney. He had a sacrifice bunt after Mincher led off the 2nd with a base hit. I'll tell you, runs are hard to come by. Here's Dobson. And Mike Terranova notes that flour is grains that have been dried and ground into powder. It's usually made of wheat, but can also be made from many other grains, nuts, and other substances. Flour is used to make many foods. How do you like that? And I bet you that goes way back, folks. I think that goes way back thousands of years ago. Many thousands. I bet you Egyptians ground grains. Okay, Dobson with Mincher on first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch to McNertney. He's not bunting. 1-5 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the 2nd strikeout for Dobson. You learn a lot here, folks. You can lose yourself in the history of flour, history of grains, wheat. I'm not sure if corn is a grain, but you know, wheat is a grain. And then you can go, I think you go from wheat and then you can go into flour and you can go into so many other things. You can prepare wheat alone. Just wheat. Okay, Donaldson steps in with 1 out and Mincher on first. Donaldson 0 for 2. Here's Dobson. 6'4", left-handed. That's going to be a ballpark. He's a left-handed hitter. That's 11 in Oakland. I think it's kind of slick. I think they had some shit turf, and it will go through for a base hits against the left-hander. Mincher goes to second and holds. So Dobson, one hit or walk away from fatigue, and Diego is warming in the bullpen. He pitched in this game real world. Where is Diego? Where the hell are you? Oh my Lord, Diego is missing, Kathy. Diego Segui is missing. I hate when that frickin' happens. The first place we look is the last team they played, because sometimes we sneak and we see that Mike goes on that flour is an important part of bread, pasta, cookies, cakes, tortillas. Flour is made in a flour mill where the grain is put between two stones or steel wheels which are rubbed together. Wow. Okay, let's see where Diego may be. Do you ever have a missing player, folks? It happens. Happens to me all too often, but I always find my man. I always frickin' find my man. They played Kansas City last, so I have a suspicion. In fact, I think he was on the Kansas City A's at one point. Maybe he just wanted to hang out in the city. Let's go check here. In search of Diego Segui. He's not on the floor. And if we lose Diego, I can always ask my man here if he's got him on a electronic. Is Diego sneaking? Oh Lord, and if he's not here, we're in big trouble. The only thing is, no, I don't see Diego here. Diego. Oh, Diego, where are you? Diego. The only other thing I can think of is we go through the last, the team prior to that. That's always a chance. And the team, we'll just check that. That's Minnesota. Let's check Minnesota. And if that's not the case, then we're in big trouble. I've never lost a player. Diego Segui. Always a chance I put him. Oh, wait a minute. Diego is on. What am I doing? And that's not weed. I haven't smoked weed yet. Actually, I have not been looking in Seattle. I was looking in Oakland. I bet you that's happened to you. No, I got a Rhodes Scholar. Diego's got to be here. Sure. Isn't that a pleasant surprise? There's Diego. That was my error, Diego. I am so sorry. So Diego is warming for. Actually, you know what? He's got to be warming anyway. But you know who needs to be warming? It's Dobson who is in danger of fatigue. So I'm really confused here. We have Fingers and Lockerman. It's only 1-0 Oakland. Fingers was not the Fingers that you may have known. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with Fingers was not that good, but we will use him. He did have 12 saves. He pitched 119 innings. You know, he started a few games. And so we'll have Fingers warming. As Dobson, now we're back to that. We're going to take a little break. Oh, Road Scholar just sent a bunch of pilots. Oh, Lord. Whoa. Thank you, sir. You know, Womack is carded. You're so kind. Let me tag these. I use Gmail tags to keep track. Thank you, sir. Oh, I remember Skip Lockwood. Wow. Thank you, sir. Okay, Ray Euler is the batter. It's 1 out, first and second. Dobson trying to maintain endurance here in his first endurance inning. From the stretch, Dobson and the pitch to Euler. That is 6'10", right-handed, and he flies it to center. And Hirschberger is under it. He makes the catch. 2 outs. And in a clutch situation, they're going to have a hitter here for Broadbender. And they'll bring in Segui. So, he pitched 6 innings. 2, 3, 4. He pitched good ball. He just allowed that home run ball. Walked 4, struck out 9, and allowed 1 run. And it was the home run. Segui warming. And ready. 2 a.m., Jesus Christ. Let's see who's going to come in to hit in this clutch situation here. Now that we're all outfitted with some September call-ups. It will be Mike Hegan. Mike Hegan is the pinch hitter. He's got power, so it's a clutch situation for Hegan. And Dobson again, 1 hit and or walk away from fatigue. Okay, Dobson ready now. And the pitch to Hegan. That is a 3-6. Struck him out. Oh-ho. And that's number 3 for Dobson. He stays with endurance. Folks, we're in the middle of the 7th. And we're going to take a little break here. It's going to be about 15 minutes. I am so sorry. But I want to get some water, see what else there is. The coffee and donuts were ransacked. What is that all about? Is that like mischief? God almighty. It's a 1-0 ball game, and there's going to be a new pitcher, Diego, Kathy Harden. And Kathy Harden will take over. She is a moderator. She'll be here in my absence. I think if she's still here, it's Diego warming. He'll face Kubiak, Francona, and Bando. It's a 1-0 ball game. And Diego's a good pitcher, so I'm glad to have him come in. Regardless of the pinch hitter, Dobson's still going. It'll be the heart of this order for Oakland, minus Hot Dog and Monday. Hot Dog and Monday are both out. So Diego will be the new pitcher. I will step out and you went to Dunkin' Donuts to go to the bathroom. A coffee and 2 jellies. A coffee and 2 jellies. We're going to look at a 9:45 start here. Giving me ample time. We'll catch you later, folks. And by the way, folks, you know, I set up a 9:45 a.m. deadline, Eastern Time, U.S., sort of as a game. But I don't rush. In other words, I just go about my business over there. It's right across the street, the store. And then it's kind of fun to look back and see. I might be a couple minutes late. We'll see. Folks, I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. I'll catch you on the other side. Indeed, Kathy Harden, indeed. did my ambiance end? Oh, there it is. I thought my ambiance ended, folks. I'm back. Thank you, Mike. And I'm back with 6 minutes to spare. 6 minutes to spare. Plenty of time to put these items away. Oh. Whew. Well, I got all the foodstuffs I need, and you know, among the foods I got there, Mike, are Swedish meatballs with noodles. There's flour in that. Okay. I bet those noodles are made somehow. I could be wrong. Folks, we're going to resume baseball here. And Diego comes out to take his warm-ups. I want to thank you, Kathy, for minding the store. And if you would all just let me get situated here. Thank you. There we go. Indeed, Kathy Harden, indeed. Just a beautiful morning. Trying to keep a handle on things, not worry. So let me get some fresh coffee here, Kathy Harden, if you don't. Oh. It's a tight one, folks. 1-0 Oakland. Both pitchers have really held their own. Brabender relieved by Segui after the pinch hitter Hegan came in with 2 outs, first and second. He struck out. And here's Diego trying to keep the Pilots in this ball game. Leading it off, Ted Kubiak. He hit the home run that has made all the difference here. Kubiak switch hitter batting left against Diego. Yeah. Okay, Diego is ready. Here's after a long pause. Here's the windup and the pitch to Kubiak. That's going to be 2-7 right-handed. And that's a base hit for Kubiak, his second hit of the ball game. Wow. So Kubiak is on, and here's Sal Bando, the captain. Whoops. What happened to Sal? Whoops. Oh, Francona, I am so sorry. Ugh. Oh. All right, here's Diego from the stretch. Francona 0 for 3 today. The pitch from Diego. And that is a 4-8 left-handed. Struck him out. 1 down. He's got a good strikeout ratio, if you will. He once led the American League in ERA, folks. I think it was 1970, 2.56. Emblazoned in my memory. I could be wrong. He had just about enough at bat innings pitched to qualify. It's 1 out. Kubiak on first. Here's the captain, Sal Bando. From the stretch, Diego. And that's 5-8 right-handed. Oh my. Hit into the gap by Bando. And that's going to be extra bases, a double. And Kubiak will go to third and hold. So Diego has gotten himself into trouble here. And here's Ramon Webster with Reynolds on deck. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh ho. Okay, Diego now trying to get out of this. What do? Do you walk him to set up the double? I get burned by that a lot. Let's just let play flow. Here's the pitch to Webster. 5-9 left-handed. Oh, Webster hits it deep. And that is a 3-run home run by Ramon Webster. Ramon Webster has just hit a 3-run home run off Diego. So Diego's really gotten hit here. 5-9 left-handed. Ramon has the power. It was 1-13 and it was a 13. So it's a 3-run home run by a very unlikely Ramon Webster, unless I'm mistaken. He had 1 in real world. So Kubiak and Webster holding doing the power hitting here with Hot Dog Jackson out for 9 days. And here it's a 4-0 ball game. I hate to see Diego throw a home run pitch like that. I really do. I mean, it's nasty. Okay, here's Reynolds now. Diego whines and deals. And that's 5-5 right-handed. He walked him, and that's going to be it for Diego. Just not his day. 5-5 right-handed. So Diego knocked out. Fingers will come in. Diego pitched 1/3 of an inning. He's responsible for Reynolds on first now, and here comes Fingers now. Might as well use him. He pitched in real world in this game. In a losing... Oh, not fingers. What the hell am I doing? You know what? Now would be a great time to look at what I got over here from the Rhodes Scholar. See all the greatness that he has sent me. My God. Bear with me, folks, as I find a picture here. He sent me a shitload. Lord. And it is a shitload. This is Skip Lockwood. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Skip Lockwood. Why not? I remember him on the Brewers, I believe. Skip Lockwood. Did eventually go to the Brewers. I think he pitched a good deal. Yes, he did. 12 years. His first year was this year. He pitched 23 innings with a 3.52 ERA. Isn't that something? Look at that. Oh no. His debut was in 65. So you want to know about Skip Lockwood here. Whoa. How could his debut be 65? Well, his debut... Yeah, they don't have that on Baseball Reference. Jeez. That's weird. That is weird. Oh, this is a different... Jesus. What the hell? Oh, never mind. Anyway, Skip Lockwood is coming in. And he's still alive. So Skip Lockwood, taking his warm-ups. Here's Lockwood now. In for Segui in the bottom of the seventh. It's a 4-0 ball game after the 3-run home run by Webster. Lockwood is a right-hander. And Mike Hirschberger will come up to the plate, right-handed hitter. Okay, Lockwood is ready from the stretch with Reynolds on first. Here's the pitch to Hirschberger. That's 3-11 right-handed. Grounds it to first for Mincher. He takes it to the bag, and Reynolds moves to second. So it's 2 outs. And Phil Roof, the batter. Lockwood, he gets the sign from McNerney. The pitch to Roof. That's 4-8, right-handed. And that's a fly ball to right. For Comer, he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So Lockwood faces two batters, retires them both. We've gone 7. It's a 4-0 ball game. And we move to the top of the 8th. Chuck Dobson has gone all the way. This is his second endurance inning. He allowed 2 singles in the 7th, his first endurance inning. And Harper, it'll be the top of the order with the Pilots down by 4. Okay, Harper steps in. Dobson gets the sign. The windup and the pitch to Harper. That's 6-8 right-handed, walked him. He's being held, but we're not going to go down 4-0. Here's Hovley. One more hit or walk, and Dobson is fatigued, and Fingers would come in. From the stretch, Dobson. Pitch to Hovley. 5-7 left-handed, grounds to second X. For Kubiak, a 329. G3. G3 being held. Whoa, G3 pound. It's going to be a, let's see if he's responsible for holding this runner. I think so. Runner on first, left-handed batter. No, he's not responsible. So it'll be just a plain G3. 5-8-12. E29. It's going to be a plain G3 with a runner on first. And he will go to second, Harper. As Kubiak throws Hovley out. 1 down. Now here's Wayne Comer. 1 hit and or walk, Dobson. Away from fatigue. Comer 1 for 3. The pitch from Dobson. That's 4-3 right-handed. Fly ball right X. That's usually the spot for a hot dog. But Reynolds a 3-8. (3-8) 11-3. F2 E8. 3-6-7 E8. That's going to be a clean F2 with 1 out. And he flies out. We'll let Harper hold at second, even though he could go. He could try to go. And Danny Walton is the batter. Dobson 1 out from being refreshed and retiring the side. That's 3-11 right-handed. Grounds it back to Dobson. He feels it and throws to Webster, and the side is retired. So Dobson is throwing shutout baseball through after 8 innings. He's allowed no runs, 5 singles, walked 2, struck out 3, pitching excellent baseball, very quietly doing so. And Dobson will hit here in the bottom of the 8th with Skip Lockwood in. Lockwood came in with 1 out and a runner on first. He retired 2 batters. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it'll be Mincher, McNertney, and Donaldson for Seattle. Here's Skip Lockwood. The windup and the pitch to Dobson. That is 2-9, and he grounds it to first for Mincher. 1 away. That's 3 retired in order. And here's Bert Campaneris. Can't be 2 for 4. The pitch from Lockwood. That's 1-2. Grounds it to third for Harper, and it's 2 away. And here's the hitting star, Ted Kubiak. He had the home run in the 5th. That's all that's been needed. And he singled, came home on the 3-run blast by Ramon Webster for the insurance. It's 1 out, nobody on. Here's Kubiak now, switch hitter batting Lockwood. And the pitch from Lockwood. That's 1-5 right-handed, base hit to left. And he's 3 for 5, and one of his outs, technical outs, was reaching on an error. So 3 for 5. Ball game. Kubiak on first, 1 out. First hit off of Lockwood. First base runner off Lockwood. And here's Tito Francona. Looks like hot dog's not being missed. Hot Dog Jackson hardly being missed today. Here's Francona 0 for 4. Lockwood from the stretch. And the pitch to Francona. That's 2-3. Right-handed. That's a ballpark. He's left-handed. That's going to be a 1. That's going to be a base hit. So Francona with a single. First and second, 2 down. And here's Sal Bando. Lockwood trying to get out of this. Bando 1 for 2, hit by a pitch, walked, struck out, doubled, and came home on Webster's 3-run home run. And the pitch to Bando. That's going to be 2-7. Oh, and he walked him. That'll load him up for Ramon Webster. The bases are full. This is Webster's second endurance inning, second inning. His first endurance would be the 3rd. Here's Lockwood now, trying to get out of this. The pitch to Webster. That's going to be 1-12. Right-handed, fly ball right for Comer. And the side is retired. So Lockwood gets out of it, no runs. 2 hits, a walk, left the bases loaded. We're heading to the top of the 9th. Chuck Dobson has gone all the frickin' way. Yes, he has, people. And Jimmy Jam has arrived. Dobson with the complete game shutout going. Again, no runs. Five hits, all singles. It'll be Don Mincher leading it off. And here's Dobson now, the windup and the pitch to Mincher. That is a 6-7 left-handed, struck him out. Again, he was refreshed in the 8th. That's the 4th strikeout for Dobson. Folks, don't miss our doubleheader today. I have a mind to just keep playing Strat-O-Matic all frickin' day. I'm sort of an extremist in that way. Okay, McNertney steps up. With 1 out, nobody on. Here's Dobson. The pitch to McNertney. That is a 3-9. Fly ball left for Francona. 2 outs, and Dobson is 1 out away. What a game by Chuck Dobson here. John Donaldson comes up with 2 outs, nobody on. The windup and the pitch to Donaldson. That is 3-5 right-handed. Grounds it to second. Kubiak has it, and he throws to first, and the ball game is over. A 1-2-3 inning for Dobson in the ninth. The final score, Oakland 4, Seattle nothing. And this was really a great game by Chuck Dobson. He won his 14th. 9 innings, 5 hits, walked 2, struck out 4, a shutout. The loss goes to Broadbender. Lockwood ends up pitching 1 2/3. The final line, Oakland 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Seattle, no runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. So it was quite a ball game. I enjoyed it. Don't miss our doubleheader coming up. I think I might make a 10:30 start. Stay strong, everybody. Kathy, thanks for the questions. Mike Terranova. Thank you, Kathy Harden. Mike Terranova, you take care. Jimmy Jam, take care. Rhodes Scholar, of course, thank you for the assistance in this September stretch. Thank you, Mike Terranova. And you all can look for the doubleheader. St. Louis at Pittsburgh, the biggest, maybe the biggest games of the season thus far. Just to give you all a gander here of what we're talking about. And then I'll be off here. It's pretty much wrapped up in the American League. It is wrapped up, basically. I think the magic number is 1 for Oakland. And Baltimore has already clinched. But in the National League is another story. Giants are 5 behind Atlanta in the West. St. Louis only 3.5 behind Pittsburgh, and they have a doubleheader. This is very, very important. And they'll have Gibson and Torres in the first 2 games. I say stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And again, I expect to be back at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. On behalf of the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, it's Jeffrey Guterman here. Thank you very much for being here and helping one another enjoy themselves.